2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners, officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them and whether or not it's legal.
What the fuck? What the fuck? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why would anybody fucking do that? They're calling it the fucking Purge law, but it's called the Safety Act. On January 1st, 2023, Illinois will take its place in history when they become the first state to test out the Purge in real life, the Safety Act. The Safety Act will charge and release criminals without cash bail for 12 now non-detainable offenses. Those offenses include second-degree murder, aggravated battery, arson, drug-induced homicide, kidnapping, burglary, robbing, intimidation, aggravated DUIs, aggravated fleeing, eluding, drug offenses, and threatening a public official. Like, what crimes are worse? What are the crimes that are worse than those? First degree murder, fucking pedophilia, a terrorist, some shit. Like, you got everything there. What is worse than that? And this isn't Illinois, Chicago, bro, Chirac, dog. Like, it's literally going to be the fucking Purge out there. Why? And I don't understand it. I don't understand the goal behind it. I don't understand. It's like we living in fucking the Purge for real.
Illinois will be the first state in the nation to end cash bail starting next year. And that is sparking a concern.
So I'm saying what that means is if you don't have cash to bail yourself out, they're going to release you.
That more criminals could be out on the street.
Grady Trimble is in the loop and breaks down this law, which is called the Safety Act.
Ain't nothing safe about it.
A number of states' attorneys and sheriffs are sounding the alarm about Illinois' plan to end cash bail.
Even I'm trying to understand it, but I mean, it's about to be enacted January 1st of next year. Hopefully they don't do it, but like if this happens, you imagine the fucking shit that's about to pop off is literally gonna be the fucking Purge. When cops can't even arrest criminals, motherfuckers got the green light to do whatever the fuck they want to do in Chicago. In fucking Chicago, bruh. Like, if I was a cop, I'm turning in my gun and my badge, right? Y'all not about to set me up for no fucking okie doke. I'm gonna take my ass to the crib and protect my goddamn family. You can't even fucking kick intruders out. You know what I mean? I wonder what the gun laws are in Chicago, man. Like, motherfuckers are really literally about to get fucked up. Lives are going to be lost. People are going to be devastated. People are going to get robbed. People are going to get, bruh. What the fuck, dog?
They say it's going to make crime in the state of Illinois worse.
Where the fuck is the governor at? I'm trying to find some representatives that are speaking for this shit.
In fact, January 1st, 2023 gets rid of cash bail entirely. It also limits who can be arrested and held in jail based on the crime they're alleged to have committed.
The clerk of court may accept payment of fines, penalties, or costs by credit card or debit card approved, blah, 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 blah.
The Democrats who voted for this law say it's more equitable.
You've been denied.
They're putting equity over public safety.
The bond because you.
Honey's giving away $10,000 that you could use on Emma's Ultimate NYC giveaway. If I had $10,000 to spend.
Been denied a bond because you're dangerous, which is good. Let's deny dangerous people bonds. But if they have a bond, we're saying you're not dangerous. We're just going to keep you in jail because you're poor.
But those in law enforcement who oppose it say it'll lead to
That
hundreds.
didn't even fucking make any sense to me. I don't know. I don't understand what he just said.
It's gonna keep you in jail. Less the bond.
More equitable.
You've been denied a bond because you're dangerous,
You've been denied bond because you're dangerous and not letting you out.
which is good. Let's deny dangerous people bonds. But if they have a bond, we're saying you're not dangerous. We're just gonna keep you in jail because you're poor.
If you have a bond, you're not dangerous. We're just going to keep you in jail because you're poor. What does any of that have to do with them releasing all the criminals, though? I don't understand.
But those in law enforcement who oppose it say it'll lead to hundreds, if not thousands of people being released from jail as soon as it goes into effect at the beginning of the year. They also say it'll make our communities more dangerous with suspects in future crimes roaming free.
Facts.
There is nothing just, and there's nothing, promoting safety about allowing individuals who choose to
The fact that we even having this stupid ass conversation, I mean, shit, situations like this never fucking cease to amaze me, bro. Like, it's the most commonsensical situations be taking place that everybody knows this is the right thing to do. This is clearly the wrong thing to do, but we all always stuck doing the fucking wrong, absolute wrong, worst thing, right? It's one of those fucking things where you're gonna release all these fucking criminals on the street because it's more equitable.
The law to threaten and to hurt innocent people, allow them back on the streets to do it again. That's the opposite of justice, and that's the opposite of promoting safety within our community.
The new law comes at a time when businesses are already leaving the city of.
All right, man. I'm trying to find reasons for this. Shit, there's not even a lot of information on it. There's nothing on YouTube, bro. There's nothing on YouTube. Hold on, let me fucking read what the Safety Act is. The 2021 Illinois Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equity Today. Oh, so it was an acronym. I thought it was like trying to say some safety shit. Enacts extensive reform impacting many areas of the criminal justice system, including pre-arrest diversion, policing, pretrial sentencing, and corrections. Blah, 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 blah. Summary of the Safety Act. The Safety Act is extensive, incorporating many aspects of the criminal justice system and crime victim support. The act covers 3 areas of criminal justice reform: policing, pretrial, and corrections. Described in this list below. Due to the scope and breadth of the act, these lists are not detailed and may not be exhaustive. Please reference the full act for specific and exact language. But it doesn't say why. This don't fucking. They don't tell you why. Why do they need to reform the cash bail system? And what does it fucking matter? Like, fuck the cash bail system. It's about people's safety. Judges will have discretion in certain cases, like armed robbery is a case that is detainable. But for those other offenses you mentioned, second-degree murder, kidnapping, hate crimes, aggravated batteries, robberies, just to name a few, judges will not have discretion unless the person is a willful risk of imminent flight. Everybody arrested for these crimes should be a fucking risk of imminent flight. Their risk to the public and their risk to commit a future crime will not be a criteria. That But yet again, it doesn't tell you why. It doesn't. I don't understand what correlation. Where's the correlation? Where's the connection? What's the connection with taking cash bail away and putting and prioritizing this equity issue over the public safety, bro? Y'all motherfuckers get the hell out of goddamn Chicago, dog. Like this shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bro. And if this shit can go down in Chicago, one of the worst fucking, I keep saying Chicago, Illinois, but that's where Chicago is. If it can go down in Illinois, this shit can go down any goddamn way, bro. Motherfuckers about to be purging for real. Don't make no fucking sense, bro. Don't make no motherfucking sense.
Hello, hello there to my YouTubers. I see you, Daughters of the Sea. Love you. And to my other outlets as well. So, we're going to be covering this new bill. We're going to see exactly what it's all about. And we're going to see it through until it goes for for voting. I don't know what I'm listening to. It doesn't sound too good. But of course, like I said, we're going to get down to the bottom of it because, yeah, I know it is. Whoa, that really caught me off guard, you guys. But yeah, so also within the next hour, I think, well, it starts at 1 p.m. Central Time. I have an interview with an 18-year-old man, and he's going to talk about his experiences um, in the foster care system and how it failed him. And my son is the one who told me about this. Amazing. He says they already passed a bill in regards to no American citizen has to have any type of training nor a concealed carry permit license to carry a gun. It's about to get it's about to get real, real deep. I know that, but I've been having dreams about that. Just get your house in order, get ready for the unexpected. And Daughters of the Sea, I thank you so much for coming through. I have been recovering from my knee surgery, but also I've been doing a lot of interviews behind the scene for the upcoming editions of the magazine. So, of course, you're going to get a link to the next one that should be coming out. Probably next week. I want it the 15th, but I have so many therapies and doctors' appointments and all of that to attend to this week. So I'm going to have to put that off until next week. Hey, come out of my spirit. Love you, baby. All right. So be ready, guys, because in about an hour and 15 minutes, I will be back. I am also going to share this on YouTube as well. I already put it on 18 years plus. So you must be an adult to be able to watch this next interview. It's very sad. It's very sad, but it needs to be spoken about, especially from those who have actually experienced being in foster care and being adopted and so many things that we may not even know, what's going on with the children. I think some of us do know what's going on with the children, but a lot of us, this will be some brand new info that you may not have known. Are the children still being abused, even though they have been fostered out or they have been adopted out? So when you hear this, oh my goodness, get real. Peace to you, Queen. Thank you for coming through. I do appreciate everyone that comes through, especially on YouTube. I'm not there a lot anymore. I'm just trying to protect my spirit and focus on what's really important in my life. And what's really important in my life at this time is not as important as the other things used to be. So you're going to be listening to a lot of interviews coming up very soon. We have been outing a internet scammer, and so we've been doing an expose on that behind the scenes. But now I'd like to be a part of this conversation. Of course, you're already on the list. That is one of my godsons. You're on the list as well. And so I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of my adopted and fostered people that were adopted or that were fostered, when they were younger. So you can tell your story as well. Because one thing I do know is that the foster care system now, it is in shambles. And a lot of people are actually getting paid while they're abusing children. So, like I said, 1 o'clock p.m. Central, you'll hear the young man for yourself, as well as his caregiver. What did she go through? And how does she have a group home now? What led her to that? It's going to be very fascinating. So, until later, peace, family.